Did you get it? I was roaring like a cat, like a wild. Hey everyone, I'm Jack Fossett and welcome to this demo and review of the Epiphone Wildkat. I'm really excited to be able to bring this review to you. I've actually had a lot of requests to review a Wildkat over the years, and I finally was able to get my hands on one. So this is a smaller semi-hollow body guitar in Epiphone's hollow body lineup. It has dual chrome dog ear P90s. It has the really cool vintage style bolt-on logo up on the headstock, which is kind of a neat feature. It gives it a little bit of attitude. And then you also have a Bigsby. I'm not going to use the Bigsby in the video. I just didn't want to deal with the tuning issues, but it has a Bigsby in case you want to use a Bigsby. Now, as a semi-hollow body, this one is a little bit heavier than other guitars in the lineup are going to be. It's certainly heavier than a Casino will be. And that is kind of made to feel even heavier because it's smaller. It's kind of like like a Les Paul. Like have you ever played a Les Paul that's heavy? You might play a 335 that's the same weight, but somehow the Les Paul feels a little heavier because it's kind of concentrated in a smaller area. That's kind of what I got with the Wildkat. So FYI, if you are someone looking for a lighter guitar, if you're going to be playing it for really long gigs, this might not be the best one, or at least try one out before you buy one. However, with the semi-hollow design, that also gives you options for a little bit more drive, a little bit more volume without needing to deal with feedback issues. This one kind of has the attitude of being the little rude rocker of the Epiphone lineup. That's kind of the way I see it. You know, honestly, the name has something to do with it. It's Wildkat, and cat is with a K, you know, so it's like if they're spelling it differently, then you know it's got to be hip or something like that. Anyway, it's not quite locked in historically speaking like Casino would be with its history and the British invasion with the Stones and the Beatles and many others, or, you know, the Sheridan, which is kind of an upscale, you know, certainly famous in the blues world and has the kind of fancy appointments. This one sort of just calls on you to be a little bit more aggressive. You can certainly still play clean and jazzy or however you want with it, but it just has this like... It's got a little bit of attitude to it. That's how I feel about this guitar. It's really fun. The tone is pretty nice. You know, the P90s have a good edge to them. Frequently, even P90 loaded semi-hollow body guitars in this range can sound muddy. And this one, you know, it's not the brightest guitar in the world, but it definitely has some snap and some bite to it. Now, this one is in a finish that is no longer made. They've done a number of limited edition ones. They did a Royale, which was like a white sparkle. This one was called the Black Pearl. It's a finish that makes you play faster, nigh uncatchable. And I'm honestly not sure how long they made this finish, but this is the one that I was able to get my hands on. And they've done a number of other special finishes over the years. But this is just a great little guitar. It's really fun, you know, versatile with its semi-hollow design and with its Bigsby if you want to use the Bigsby. Gets some really great classic rock tones, has a nice smoothness to it but with a little bit of bite. So this is definitely one that's worth checking out. Also has the Grover tuners, so you know it's got some good hardware on there and everything. And I was impressed with this guitar. I don't really have much negative to say about it. I think it is just a fun little guitar. So today we're plugging into the Supro Delta King 12. For the overdriven tones, you are hearing a Studio Daydream JRM-OD. So that's what I've got going on. You just heard it on a jam. Now we're going to play each pickup setting, both clean and overdriven, neck, middle, and bridge. So please let us know in the comments, what do you think of the Epiphone Wildkat? Is this one that you own? Have you had your eye on it? Ever had a chance to play one? Please let us know in the comments. I'm Jack Fossett. You can support my channel on Patreon or through my website. Please also follow me on Jack Fossett Official for some music, and if you'd like to join us on Facebook in the JF Lounge to talk gear, share your gear picks, please feel free to join up there too. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video.